Hey everybody, welcome back to Voice Spark Live. I am as always your host Nick, followed by Emily in Maryland, Liam in Illinois, and Ben in NYC. Ben is back.
It's Illinois.
Illinois?
When you do that, it is so Illinois.
It's got an S on the end of it. It's the Ois.
I can't wait, man. In another month, it's going to be Liam from Missouri. And then you can't screw it up.
Yeah, well, isn't it like Missouri?
Missouri, yeah.
You can do that. You can do that one. Anywho, a fun show for tonight. We have some voice first news pertaining to trivia games, and not only do we have trivia games to talk about, so we are just going to be triviaing this whole thing up all night long. Ben, you've been away from us for a while.
Yeah.
Do you have any voice first news?
Well, I miss hearing your voices. That's what I have.
Hearing them first.
Oh, and okay, so Ben said he missed hearing our voices. In the Slack channel, you put that thing to Will, and I had to crack up laughing because you said something about his voice.
Oh, the voice box.
Yeah. Oh, your voice box, and I thought to myself, like, oh my God, did he mean to do that? Like, do I got to put LOL by this?
Yeah, it was funny. It was designed to be funny. I mean, hopefully it didn't hurt. I was like, hey, your voice box is not making any voice. So,
might have been a
that's what voice boxes do, right?
Yeah, might have been a little bit of an inside joke, but hey, does that mean that Alexa is a voice box?
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hashtag voice box.
I think so. I mean, it's like,
or would it be a talk box?
So Ben, besides that, you got any news?
Just personal stuff. I am officially on Team PNC Bank. So I'm over there now. Kind of a cool transition in the financial world. New challenges for me. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited. You guys have been super supportive along the way. And I really appreciate that from you all.
Well, yeah, we're so happy for you. And yeah, it sounds like it was a good change. So
Kevin Evans says he doesn't mean to brag, but apparently he did very good at trivia this week. So he's bragging is what he's doing.
Yes. I was on their show this week and we did trivia.
Oh, that.
Kevin killed it.
Nice. What did you guys play?
You mean, we just did actually trivia about me.
Oh, trivia about you?
Yes.
Wow. Is there like a Quizlet that I could go to in order to brush up before?
You can ask Kevin. He has all the questions.
So, but anyhow, Ben, I think that is awesome that you switched jobs. In fact, let me tell you a little story about PNC.
Okay.
PNC, who used to be National City, was my favorite. Your
go-to.
Yeah, it was my go-to. Even whenever I got my first job, my first direct deposit, my grandfather banked there, my mother banked there. I went to school with the branch manager's daughter. Like, I'm telling you, I even still use them to this day.
Those loans got approved fast, right?
Well, actually, it was like a line of credit. But anyhow, the bottom line is that I still use PNC to this day, even though I'm on the other side of the country, and it's been over 20 years of using them. I still use them.
They treat you right, man. Hey, I asked, does Nick Sacco bank at this bank? And if so,
can I get a job? It's loyalty. It comes down to loyalty. If you
probably shouldn't say who my bank is, then I'll just be quiet.
Liam, what do you do? Do you bank with the Monopoly Man?
I'm Bank of America.
Oh, the Bank of Italy.
Yeah.
Do some research. I think that's what they were called prior to, I believe.
I think so.
So anyhow, Liam, what about you?
I don't really have any. I mean, there's really nothing new that I can think of. So no, I don't have anything.
How did your casino night go yesterday?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. If you missed Voice Spark Live, if you missed Voice Spark Live, I don't know what you're doing because it's on right now. But Poptail Weekly, we played Vegas slots from Volley, and I know that kind of segues you into something you want to talk about. But yeah, we played Vegas slots. It was pretty cool. I don't know if there's some visuals on it, but it was an interesting skill, so kind of fun.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. We'll talk a little bit about that later on. I know we're kind of harnessing in on trivia games, but man, I think that's pretty wild that what Volley is doing, and that kind of catapults us a little bit into Emily. Emily, what is your Voice First news for this week?
Yeah, so this article is from voicebot.ai, and it's about Volley getting an exclusive license for Jeopardy and all of the Sony voice games, which I think is interesting, especially since they just acquired Matchbox.io as well. So they're definitely making some moves.
Didn't somebody recently just release a Wheel of Fortune game?
I feel like
because I know it's a show
think you're
game,
right? Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's Sony or if they've licensed it through Sony, but I wonder if that includes, because I don't know what other games Sony has.
Well, here they are. It says
asking you, shall
the licensed games already account. Oh no, that's the already account.
You're right. Wheel of Fortune is Sony.
Oh,
yep.
So yeah.
Okay, so games like Wheel of Fortune, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Pyramid.
Oh, there's a Pyramid game?
I guess.
Oh, I'll have to play that.
Yeah.
The other one I really like to I don't know who makes it. It's the Ellen's Heads Up. I don't know who makes that skill. That skill's fun though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sony also had another kid skill that we reviewed that was actually pretty good.
Which
if I
one
remember
was it?
correctly. Oof.
Was
it
it
was
the
the
Barbie
Barbie. Yeah, it was the Barbie.
Yeah.
Oh, they are Barbie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that was
Hey, no one's half the battle, right? That's what G.I. Joe says. No, this is cool. I do think, some of the other stuff they already have in their pocket is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader and The Price is Right. Now, my only thing here is, this is kind of crazy because now you have this one company that is essentially grabbing hold of the entire voice market.
Yeah.
As far as professional skills go. I'd love to
Right.
see how this kind of turns out because it's going to be, Volley versus everybody else, even versus Amazon, because some of Amazon stuff, it even though it's professionally produced and it's good shit, at the end of the day, they're still going to be in direct competition with Volley as far as that goes.
Yeah.
And the other crappy thing is, whenever you start talking about that, does the house, and going back to the Vegas slots, does the house always win? I mean, can Amazon dial that back and be like, oh man, sorry, looks like nobody played your games this month, man, that's a shame. Or, because they're starting to cut in on Amazon's market, right? I mean, come on, that all makes sense.
Well, I think Amazon needs to step up on their discoverability.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say though, are they really cutting? I don't know what Amazon has that would be in direct competition to anything that Volley's picking up.
Well, they have like their own kid skill, Amazon Storytime. They have a couple of proprietary software or skills out there that are big time producers. I think I remember the one game called The Loft. I guess you could make up like your own like apartment or something to that effect. But there's things out there that Amazon actually produces, and I wonder how that's going to affect.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, especially too, we talked about it last week. It feels like it was just, it was last week when we talked about it. They picked up Matchbox.io, which is also big.
Yeah. And I mean, and it goes back to what I've been saying, which is, did this guy have a rich uncle that died? Because, I mean, that's a lot. You know what I mean?
It really is. And it does make you wonder what they make. I mean, because I know fifth grader is very popular. and I don't know about. So I thought the Price is Right game was actually a knockoff called Price Tag. Now maybe
There
they
was
just
one
recently.
called Price Tag.
I wonder if they recently just got the actual Price is Right thing and then updated it to be Price is Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure
because last time I played it, it was Price Tag.
So,
Oh, wow.
So it sounds like they've been doing a lot of moving and shaking just in the background that we haven't just very quietly picking up stuff.
Yeah. So here's something for you.
Ooh.
They the on the screen I've got the Brainy Box, right? And this is by Volley. This is their ISP, $9.99 a month. Brainy Box gets you Brainy Box and gain access to local multiplayer, plus enjoy Volley Gold, which unlocks premium content and song quiz and other games by Volley.
Huh.
Now, I'm not. If it was me, I would probably kind of maybe list the games that also work in this kind of umbrella. I know it's changing a lot, but whenever you think about it, what's really cool about this is the fact that for $10 a month, you're able to gain access to all this other stuff.
That's really smart. Honestly, I think being able to do a subscription across skills is huge.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. That's really where I think it's going to be.
Ben, what do you think? What's your take on this?
I was gonna get back to kind of the naming of the renaming of it. You know, wondering, and then this is what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, they must find something lucrative with the licensing and buying the access to these names. You know, obviously, it's, kind of a marketing play and whatnot, which hopefully is paying off for them. But to get to the point we're just about to talk about is, I think that's great. If you could bundle things like this, I always love that term, but bundling products and maybe offering a discount across a bundle for a suite of things is always a really, really great idea. So I love that.
Well, look at Game Pass on Xbox.
Yep.
A lot of people want this, all you can eat service. That's the same thing with like Spotify and Apple Music, and people want to be able to just pick and choose what they get.
Well, I personally do Amazon Music, but I do the souped up account where you can have like 6 people listening at once.
Right. Family account, right?
Yeah, the family account. I think it's awesome. But yeah, you're right. I mean, they want to try to, but I think there's also bundle fatigue, right? So, you get to a situation where, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, where that cable bill cost you $70. Now you're up to 125 of all these different smaller bundles.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with all these streaming skills. Streaming in general. It's like, well, you have Netflix and you have Hulu and you have HBO Max and Discovery Plus, and next thing you know, you've spent the same that you would have spent for cable.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. And you'd get everything anyhow. But what do you think? What do you guys think? Final thoughts. 339 4.5-star reviews can't be wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to see where this goes and if other people start following suit and how this influences the industry.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to see them do a lot of acquisitions really quickly.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the Price is Right thing is really interesting to me because when I played it, it was Price Tag. And it was a knockoff skill. So it's just so interesting to just see them kind of quietly. So you'll know, because they also have Family Duel. Wait for that to turn into Family Feud, because they're trying to get that as well.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the I feel like there was a production company. It was like Merv Griffin Enterprises or something.
Yep.
Everything, right?
And then they bought, I'm pretty sure that they got Sony picked up all of their stuff, because Merv Griffin did Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Merv Griffin's Crosswords, a whole bunch of other stuff, and they had all the game shows.
Right.
And then eventually Sony, I want to say even maybe in the 90s, picked up all that stuff. Because it's been Sony Pictures for a while.
Yeah. I feel like it's only a matter of time before we have like a dating game through this. Let's go. Where's Chuck Woolery at? Let's get him going.
What? Well, here you go. Volley Family Trivia Game. A live true or false game.
Daily
played with you.
Trivia game it's like 4.5 stars and over 1,000 reviews. That's very good.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So let's let's get into it. So,
1994, by the way, I just looked it up. July 1994, Merv Griffin made a deal with Sony.
and did he die?
Not till 2008.
Oh, Merv.
He probably lived pretty cushy for those.
And I know that
enjoy
because
his
his
fortune.
Crossroads game show came on in 2007.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Whenever you think about it, this guy's going to have the whole market cornered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and he just got question of the day. What's that got in reviews?
22.
Oh, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's off the
It's up
chart.
there.
That one is a definite. That's one you want to pick up. So
Yeah, it
you
was
know.
like 22,700 or something.
And now with the acquisition thing, he's going to get all those because they've got ISP as well.
Yeah.
So that's like a big,
See, let's put it this way: he's going to be wiping his butt with $5 bills.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Wish I knew this guy. Maybe he could pay my dental bill for me. That'd be like small change.
Oh
Like one
God!
roll of toilet paper, right? I don't know. Right.
I'll tell you what, man. I hear you there with the whole dental thing. But
Yeah.
if we get into it real quick, we'll bring up Vegas Slots because you played that. You take a look at it, obviously mature themed, and skill purchases. Vegas Slots Gold. Oh, this is something different.
Oh,
So this
wow.
is their ISP. Yeah, they haven't rolled this in the Brainy box yet.
Mhm.
But I think this thing is
Oh.
new. I don't know when this came out. So it makes me wonder if they're going to eventually roll that into, and they should. I think it makes sense. Try to roll that into your whole ISP.
I think you just roll it all in. You
Yeah, I
just
think
say-
so. I
you
think
say,
that's the way to
"Screw
do it.
Every single skill we have is going to.
Because honestly, I would never pay for this on its own.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of money. But I would, if it were part of the package, I'd probably play it and pay for it like as part of Brainy Box because Brainy Box is kind of cool. My girlfriend's really into. She does the 5th grader thing, and she plays that all the time.
So here's the description: Vegas Slots brings you even more slots action. Choose from magic slots or country slots, or even new slots game every few weeks. So nobody left a review on this, and that's the other thing too. You can kind of tell like what kind of stuff is older in their thing. But they did get the prices right. Look, here's Prices Right.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
You could Prices Right Gold. Let's see what this looks like.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Unlock all the new games and additional categories for the products. He's got me sold. If he could wrap it all into one volley,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Put it
Throw
right-
it in
put it
all
right
into
over the
one
net.
thing.
put it right over the net. One volley.
But yeah, no, that price rate thing's huge because I didn't even know about that because he had price tag for like the longest time. But Song Quiz has been quietly, I think, really a big thing for him too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see here.
It's another
Yeah,
one that
Song Quiz.
Cassandra
Oh, wow.
plays
Yeah.
constantly.
18,000 reviews.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It's
Pop
probably where he's
music
making
from
his
every
money.
decade: 2010s, 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, and 60s. And again, I think you can kind of tell like which ones are old and which ones aren't. Here's how. Because you can email me at max@volleythat.com. Listen, the way he's rolling, they're gonna change that to the support@volley.com like on the other one, because he's
Right.
probably gonna have a crap ton of people beating down his door if he puts his email there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here. So I wonder if these already switched over. No.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Still
I mean, I
same.
think this literally happened like probably
Today?
within the last
Just
couple
switched
days.
what?
Yeah.
Let's see what they own on the skill store as
What they're
far
saying is
as
ownership.
Oh,
what's up.
What's the Liam asked what switched over, and I was saying what they're saying is who
Oh,
the
yeah.
developer.
Who owns? Yeah.
Yeah, who owns it? Yeah. It still says
But I'm
Sony,
sure they'll switch that over soon.
right?
I
Dude,
think
so he got everything from Sony Pictures.
it looks like it.
Whoa.
Let's see. Yeah, all Sony Pictures television voice games.
Dude,
Yeah.
This guy got Ghostbusters.
There's a
Which, by the way,
Ghostbusters
the new movie. I really enjoyed the new movie.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I heard it was good too.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I heard it was a good callback.
It was good, but it could like live on its own because there were some younger people that were watching it with me and they had no idea of the original.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me.
I know, right?
Classic young people.
You know, like they're like, that was a really good movie. I'm like, yeah. Like, did you know anything about? Like, they were like, oh,
No.
I never watched the first Ghostbusters.
Oh my gosh!
Like, wow. Okay.
It's such a classic.
I know.
Yeah, my favorite part is got to be the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Whenever Ray's like, the only thing I could think about was him. He used to sit around the campfire. So nice.
Camp on the dog.
Oh, it's awesome. No, but I mean, they own tons of stuff, and if he's getting that too, that's going to be just crazy. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Not sure how you would play that one. But let's go ahead and dive in a little bit deeper into this whole trivia thing. So if you click on, well, that's what they got there. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, blah, blah, blah. I'll click out. I'll remove my Sony pictures from the search engine. So guess the fake. First, let me start off. Does anybody play any sort of trivia games? You can't say question of the day, and you can't say any of the other famous ones.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I did
ones.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, we used to play Jeopardy all the time.
Okay.
I did play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, but that's more of a quiz game, not really.
Yeah. Well, Harry Potter quiz. This one's been out for a while. And this
Did
is
we review that?
Pottermore. What's that?
Did we review that? I feel like we reviewed something.
I reviewed the one for Google.
Yeah, that's right.
And it
was this done by Skilled Creative?
Yes, I think in conjunction with. But it wasn't the this one is different from the one that we reviewed. The one that we reviewed is like the Quidditch and all that other stuff.
Right.
It's,
yeah, Quidditch Through the Ages.
Yes, Quidditch Through the Ages. Yep, I was blanking there for a sec. But yeah, this is
that's my line.
What, blanking?
Oh, I thought you said I was blinded there for a second.
No, blanking.
Oh, Blinken. Ha! Remember Blinken from Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Men in Tights.
You know what? I watched that movie once.
Listen, that's one of my favorite movies. Truly is. It's funny.
Games and trivia and Dr. Seuss quiz keeps on coming up.
I wonder how they rank these, like when they pop up, because it just feels like so arbitrary.
I was going to say, when you search, it does feel so random.
You want to hear something wild, though? Think about this. Take a look at this. This is Pioneer Trail. Remember we did like a live?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did that on PopTail.
Yeah. Yep. And I did a short on it, too, because I liked it so much.
I was horrible at it.
Yeah. I made it about 30 miles away.
Who makes that?
Well, the plot thickens. It's got a gold ring around the logo, which is synonymous with Volley.
Is it Volley?
I think it is because it's called the company is Ear Candy Corp.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's a lot of these out there.
I thought that I remember vaguely Volley making that. I wonder if
they buy and sell skills like that, like assets like that, or I don't know. Just weird.
Now I'm curious. Like, this is interesting.
Look at the support at Volley.
Yeah, there you go.
So this Ear Candy Corp. Oh my god! I think we just took the whole episode and just made it all about Volley.
I know, right?
Let's type in Ear Candy. It comes up. Yuletide stories, seasonal stories, Christmas stories, spooky stories.
Oh wow!
What are they doing? Just pumping
so
out skills
many.
Left and right?
What if it's like different teams and different, whatever? Like they're bringing them on board. Can you click into any of those other? Just to double check, like to see what if their support email is the same, all the language is kind of the same, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Wow.
It's wild, man. It's wild. Maybe he just thought, screw it. I'm just going to run the table and have the most skills on the skill store.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's prime real estate. Like,
yeah,
with the things that he has.
That makes a lot of sense, though, because you think about it, right? If somebody stumbles upon something and says open horror stories, they're going to get this.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense. It's like, I want skills built for every single invocation name possible. Now. But that would take us this many years to complete all that. I've got another uncle. He just died.
Yeah, I'm very interested because I'm looking at their website right now and they only list a few skills. So it's very fascinating to me.
Yeah, I think it's their bread and butter that they're just they're just doing.
I mean, this must be so much. I wonder, like, how they do maintenance on all these skills.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good question.
It just seems like a lot to keep up with.
They have one guy who does everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, whoever's, and that they have to be getting reports in every single day, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, this skill's broken. Retro beeps alarm's broken. Hey, meow cat alarm has a problem. That's happening.
Yeah.
You're using display templates. We're removing display templates. You need to recertify your skill. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, gosh.
Thanks for nothing, guys. No, but this is pretty wild. Let's go back and see on the main page what we get if we just click on skills. And then we go to, is there a trivia one around here? I think it's just games and fun, right?
Huh.
Yep.
I was just looking really quick.
Like,
founded in 2016. Our team is now 50 strong.
Wow.
And our HQ is a standalone classic San Francisco Edwardian building in the heart of Hayes Valley. So I wonder if they're also working as a broker for people, like for development.
That's possible.
This is really, there's a lot that we don't know.
I wonder if they do, like, they might have that many, say they have that many employees, but what do they outsource to, as far as or
right.
I mean,
go, right?
It could be one, like, maintenance guy on the moon. Like, he's just like, oh, we got another ticket coming in, and this one guy on a deserted island somewhere just tacking away.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, we were talking about Amazon and what their influence would be in this whole thing. 20 Questions is actually owned by Amazon.
Oh,
28,981 reviews.
Oh my god!
And so there you go. I mean, you're looking at all 5 English-speaking languages and German. So think about that.
Funny story about 20 Questions. I used to play this game in the 4th grade with my teacher. What was his name? Mr. Goff. I remember my 4th grade teacher. And I was like, oh, this could be a fun game for us to play. Actually, it was right after Hurricane Sandy, so there was no power, no anything or anything like that. There's some younger kids there. They were over 4th grade age. But man, did they not understand this game. I was like, what is happening? Come on, guys. This is a fun game. I want to test this out. This seems like it could be pretty fun to play it on Alexa. That'd be great fun.
Well, hey, you remember how? I think that's funny, man. That's wild. It's a generation gap. It kills.
Yeah.
I don't know. Animal, vegetable, or mineral. Come on, let's go.
Let's see.
I just remember the one kid. First question: is it a diamond? No, it's not a diamond.
No, not a diamond.
Start with the 3 baseline ones. Come on. Questions.
Let's see what else we got here. Common knowledge.
Does it come from the ground?
Yes.
Is it dirt?
No.
Can I eat it?
If you want to.
Oh, so the Game Show Network actually has one as well. Common
Really?
Knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hosted by Joey Fatone.
Yay.
Oh, man.
In
Whoa.
sync. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, we're going to
That's
take
awesome.
my light of that one. No, I'm kidding.
No, that's cool, man. That's cool. Okay, cool. So there was another one that I wanted to bring up of Mark Tucker's Pitcher Guesser.
Oh.
At almost over 9,000 or 900 reviews.
Wow.
But I always thought this one was kind of cool as far as games go, trivia games go, because you had to actually guess what it is, what the image is. And it was designed with smart speakers in mind. And the game would break up into tiles, right? So you would see a picture and it would be 9 tiles. That's the easy thing. 16 medium, 25 hard. And you had to, you had to guess it and get it right. So,
What was the name of that one again?
Pitcher Guesser.
Picture Guesser.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
On the ground.
Emily, what about you? Do you got another? You got one in the database?
Let's see. There was a quiz one. Hold on.
You know, we forgot about Are You Feeling Lucky
Is that in there?
Ooh.
on the Google.
Oh wow!
That's one of the greatest ones ever.
Let me see. I'm typing in "Are you feeling lucky" into a search engine.
Oh.
No.
Well, because it all started with because Google has the Feeling Lucky button where it just gives you a random result. And so when they released the home, you could say, I'm feeling lucky, and it would do a quiz game.
All right, so here it is.
Okay.
That's weird. It seems like I'm highlighting this, but I'm not. Okay, up to 6 people can join for 5 rounds challenging trivia and surprises. If you win, the one great one will be bestowed gifts beyond your imagination. But if you lose, well, no big deal. I don't know.
It's really fun, and they've recently just went maybe a year or two ago and updated it and really added the multiplayer thing and a bunch of little sound effects and some visuals, and it's fun.
But the problem is, guess what? You don't know about it. Nobody knows about it. Thanks a lot, Google. You're supposed to be the end all be all.
How do you not know about it? There's a big button on Google search that says I'm feeling lucky.
No, negative. They have
Negative.
They have. I'm going to call them out. They have terrible community building. Simple as that. Absolutely terrible.
For anything voice, you're saying though. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, oh, this is weird. Look at this, right? See, that's why you got to be kind of wary of these reviews. So you got this review right here by this person, March 10th. It is good. And then you've got
Oh gosh.
review
Same thing.
by this person, the exact same thing. This is good. So
Yeah.
it makes you wonder what the hell's going on here. And then
Right.
there's one that says it doesn't work.
Conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. We're gonna do.
What are you looking at reviews of?
Are
Are you feeling
you
lucky?
feeling lucky?
Oh,
Yeah. But it is good.
yeah. Apparently on phones, if you play it with a screen, all the players have little character icons.
Oh, really?
They did a lot of multimedia stuff with it. Yeah. I mean, it's been around since the home started. It was one of those things because the whole thing about Google is they've got that, I'm feeling lucky button. So they originally made it as an Easter egg
Let's see what.
because it was supposed to be somebody
see
would
what-
go in and say, I'm feeling lucky. And then it would be like, hey, a game show. And you're like, oh,
I have like one action. Is there a search button around here? Explore all actions. Okay, cool. So let's try. What was the other one that we wanted to take a look at? And I was thinking song quiz. That's it. I'm going to see some of Volley's stuff.
So they have stuff for Google and Amazon.
Yeah,
they started doing some Google.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Takeover's on.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's see what
Look
happens
up by developer.
if I just type in Volley and see what happens.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of them pop up. They don't have a lot.
When you go into the post about the actual or into the actual action, can you click the developer's name?
Like see who the developer is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Volley Inc.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that clickable or...
No, I don't think so. They should make it clickable.
Right?
There we go.
I like this company.
So they only got a couple. They only have 5.
Wow.
Oh look,
Yeah, I
the
think
old
they're
names there.
slowly
Family
starting
Feud.
to bring things over to Google, but
Hmm.
kind of got the feeling it was not a major.
Yeah, I just don't know if that juice is worth the squeeze. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Because I mean, everybody knows Amazon.
The thing is, it could be because it's like anybody with a Google phone just has it, but it's like I don't feel like it's being used.
Right.
Exactly. That's the big problem. Okay, cool. So Liam, do you got another one?
No, I really don't. I mean, that's what I got.
You
Ben,
can
what
look
about
at a quiz of the day skill for Amazon
Ooh.
Alexa.
quiz of
That's
the
a good one.
day? This one?
Oh, yeah, that works.
Or this
Or
one?
that one.
Okay, let's go with quiz of the day skill for. No, that's not it. Word of the day. I wonder who
Oh.
that's made by. Volley.
Who else?
This is the Volley episode.
No, super quiz of the day.
Too bad they didn't sponsor it, huh?
Right.
Right.
Let's go. What is that talking about at the top? That had like some decent reviews or had some stars there.
Yeah.
Maybe not enough for
What is this?
Jeff Stelling Sports Quiz? Who's that guy?
Yeah. Who is Jeff Stelling?
Good question.
Does anybody know? Hey, does anybody know a guy by the name of Jeff Stelling? No.
Comments
All right.
Well,
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot more quiz games out there. There's a lot more
Yeah.
trivia games out there.
Oh my gosh. He's a pretty big sports broadcaster guy in the UK.
Oh, in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Americans are really going to remember him from
Yeah.
if you watch Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah.
It's such a good show.
I have not seen it yet.
Oh my gosh, you should watch it. It's really good.
It's
I
really
like
good.
the first season a lot better than the second season, but they're both
Yeah.
really good.
It's good.
But, Emily, was the Christmas episode in the second season? I think that was in the second season.
I think so too. Yeah.
And that was like just really nice. It's
Yeah.
it's a really good show. You should see it. Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
All right, here's something for you. So they have one called Skill of the Day, and I've got to see what the reviews are. Too repetitive.
Ooh.
After about a week, it just repeats everything.
Mm.
It repeats the same few skills over and over again. Same few skills repeat consistently. I've had it for a couple weeks, but it always says no new updates.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that's the tough thing about skills, and like you just have to keep putting out content and
Yeah.
Yeah,
making
and
it
you
new and
hope-
exciting.
Yeah, and you hope somebody's listening, right? I mean,
Right, exactly.
I mean, you can kind of tell based off analytics and everything, but you know, Father's Day trivia Just 0 reviews. Come on, man.
And there's like no information about it too. So like, I don't know. I would skip over that because it's like, what is it really about?
Questions are based on movie characters portraying fathers. Oh, great. That sounds like a lot of fun. Steve Martin in this 1991 comedy played this character, Father of the Bride. You know, like, oh, great.
Yeah.
That's just what I want. No, does anybody else have anything else?
Nope.
Nothing. Well, what do you want to talk about now?
Well, we could
my
pivot to
questions if you
Project
want.
Voice.
What's
There
that?
you go.
We could pivot to Project Voice.
Let's do that. Let's talk about that a little bit. So,
yeah.
Project. Oh, actually, I've got one thing I want to add prior to going in the Project Voice.
Mhm.
I just recorded my second episode with Ahmed, and that will be airing on March 31st.
Oh, sweet.
And yep, so he's going to talk about NFTs, why he thinks they're cool, and what the next step is for that. So that's
That reminds me, I have to do the multicast recording.
Yes, me too. I always I always do it first thing whenever it comes out. I do it.
Yeah.
But anyhow, he's going to be on there. So we'll have that up there. It was like a 20-minute conversation about about
Okay.
NFTs. It's a lot of stuff you don't know, right?
Let me ask you something. Are you guys going to revisit that conversation? Because I might have some people who might want to come on and have a chat with you guys about that.
With NFTs?
Yeah, with NFTs, yeah. Is that a revisitable topic?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
I'll talk to anybody. I don't care.
All right.
yeah, we could definitely do a show
Yeah.
about it.
Right. Why not?
Cool.
I like
All right.
I like the idea of being able to stamp your stuff, right? But
Sure.
he talks about a thing called I forget the term for it. It's like lazy stamping or there's something like that, but you don't actually mint it until somebody wants to purchase it,
Hmm.
Or stake
then
it? Is that what it is?
and then it's minted. So I mean, I thought even that alone sounded great. But Project Voice, the end of April 25th through the 28th. Emily's going to get the best pair of noise canceling earbuds she can, and just so she can phase me out, because we're going to be right next to each other.
Yeah.
Wonder Word is right up next to Willow Tree. So it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Oh yeah. I'm
Um,
super excited.
Yeah, I am too. I'm just jealous that Emily gets to drive there. I'll be flying. I'll be 11-hour transit time in there.
Oh gosh. Do you have to take a layover?
I got to take 2 layovers. I got to get to.
Are you serious? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I got to get to Seattle from here,
Oh.
and then
right.
from Seattle to Dallas, and Dallas to Chattanooga.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Man, how long of a flight is it from where you're at to Seattle? How far away is that?
It's like I don't want to say because then it doesn't sound as like bad as it.
It's like 5 seconds.
Well,
It's like
yeah,
it's
but
like
I mean,
Like an hour, right?
Going
It's like
through
20 minutes.
security and
They
waiting
just
in line,
they slingshot them over.
yeah, it's like 20 minutes of actual flight time, so it's not that
Oh.
bad.
See you later.
But no, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good. Reservations are made. So if you want to look up more information on it, look up Project Voice 2022. I think they capped it at 1,000
Is that
tickets
7?
or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, something like that.
It was something about the tickets were different from what I thought. The tickets were different from like people actually being there as vendors.
Oh, okay.
Like that wasn't counted or factored in. So, but anyhow, bottom line is that I'm super stoked about it, and I'll be able to hang out with Emily, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. But besides that, do you got anything to add about that, Emily?
No, I'm so excited to actually meet people in person.
Yeah, to see them in person.
Been like, talking to so many people like online through Zoom, and
Right.
It'd just be nice to have that face to face.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll definitely, it's definitely gonna remove that veil. You know what I mean? You'll be able to see people. You know,
right. And this is my first like conference, so I'm excited to see how it is and see what it's like. So
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for tonight. I don't. Does anybody have any final thoughts? Ben?
Keep on rocking in the free world. No, I'm just happy to be.
You just can't do that on Spotify.
Ooh.
Is that too soon?
Done.
No, I think he's back. He never left.
Yeah, it was like a threat. It was like,
I thought he left.
No. No, he never left.
Are you sure? I thought they pulled everything.
He never left, man. He never left because they knew that he knew that his influence was not that of Joe Rogan's, and that if he left, he was going to get whatever money he was getting from Spotify. It was going to stop coming in.
I mean, he already made his money. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, here's your 75 cents. Cool, man. Enjoy. No. Just excited to be back. It's been a big transition to the new squad, so I'm excited to be back with you guys here. So, be good. Should be good. Getting back to it.
Be good. Stay smart.
Be good. Stay
Liam,
smart.
what about you?
No, I got nothing.
Okay, Emily.
Well, we might be changing our date soon, or changing day of the week that we broadcast. So we'll discuss that, and we'll let people know.
We will be discussing
when that happens.
Yep. Instead of Thursdays, we may be shifting it up a day till Wednesday.
Yeah.
So just be on the lookout.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you very much and have a great day.